This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. This shot is about 140 yards out. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Down there, you got a read?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
That's frustrating. Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. And now we have this player currently tied for first with Ricky Fowler. An early test comes at the North Course here at the second hole.
Well, what they give you on the first hole, they certainly take away on the second. Almost 500 yards, this dogleg from right to left. No fairway bunkers out there, but still it offers a lot of challenges. Canyon to the left, heavy rough out to the right. Once you find the fairway, however, you have a green that sits slightly above you. This is a strong par 4.
Wonderfully played. Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
He's had a disagreement with the caddy. He's gone down a club.
Not a bad approach, that one. Not quite inside the birdie range, but you never know. Hole a long one. Still counts. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Harold Varner III as he gets set for his next shot here on the 3rd.
It's time to check on the leaderboard. One of the great features of the North and South courses here at Torrey Pines, they mirror each other alongside the Pacific coast. And this 3rd hole is very similar, a downhill par 3.
The good news about this is that green pitches from back to front, but still it doesn't make it that much easier at some 240 yards from the tips. This is about as challenging as a par 3 as you'll find on this North Course.
Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 3rd.
Gotta like their chances from there.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Super shot, that. Now that finds him in first place. Rich, take us through the fourth hole at Torrey Pines North.
Again, this is another redesign where they've moved the fairway closer to the canyon on the left-hand side. You want to aim away from that, avoid the rough on the right-hand side, and from there, you have an opening to a green with bunkers both front left and over on the right-hand side. Not a simple, straightforward hole, but not as difficult as it once was, to be fair.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a good lie here in the second cut.
Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Here's Ricky Fowler from earlier.
This is his third.
Nice putt to make that one. Okay, let's get back to the action. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, just missed. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole. Putting for a bogey. And that ensures that he's back to even par now. The fifth at Torrey Pines North is a par 5, but not a long one.
It's not, but the challenges here are actually finding the fairway. The fairways are very narrow, and it does slope from left to right if it does land in the fairway. From there, though, the second shot back uphill ever so slightly to, once again, a multi-tiered green. You find the fairway, and certainly you're thinking birdie at worst.
That's a good-looking shot there. Let's take a look back at this just moments ago.
Second shot here.
That's superb by Harold Varner III. I tell you what, this guy is a ball-striking machine. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the fifth. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
All right, bold. I like this play.
That dog will hunt.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. That was a shot and a half. So close to the eagle. Well, what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. And that will take him to 1 under. He's currently tied for first. Reached the sixth hole. It looks straight away, but is it?
Yes, it is, Luke. It's straight away. Fairway pitches from right to left ever so slightly. Got to avoid that bunker down the left-hand side, but still, it's a straightforward, not too much to it kind of golf hole. Players should definitely be thinking birdie here.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the 8-iron here. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
Trying to get to 2 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Ooh, right by the hole. Putting for par. Now leading by 1 shot. One of the wonderful short par 4s at Torrey Pines North is the 7th hole, measuring just over 320 yards, Rich. These days, the big hitters are driving the green.
Easily, in fact. Years ago, you always kind of figured you'd lay up because the green was so diabolical. Now, everybody takes out the big stick and just tries to drive it on. There is still a lot of movement in this green, but once again, there's just not much to it. You got to be thinking birdie when you stand on this tee box.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And now we go to the 9th. This happened a moment ago.
Fantastic touch on this one.
Oh, that's the shot. Go ahead and make one. Don't worry about getting it up and down. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Opting for the hybrid, I think. We need this one to bounce right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. For the par.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Harold Varner III as he gets set for his next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 9th and 18th holes here at Torrey Pines are par 5s that almost mirror each other, but they're both birdie holes, Rich.
Absolutely. Just avoid the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and try your best to keep it out of the rough down the right. But even so, you find the rough, you still are going to be able to try and get it home there in 2. There's a narrow opening just in front of this green, in front of those 2 bunkers there. You find the green, you're going to have a decent look at eagle, but still, you need to take advantage of this short par 5 and make birdie at worst.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. Looking good. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And that will take him to 2 under. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The front 9 ends with a 5. The back 9 begins with a 5, Rich.
And this one is about as straight away as you can imagine. Fairway is actually fairly generous. The only danger there is that bunker down the right-hand side. Once you find the fairway, second shot goes straight downhill to a green that tilts back to front. This is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Atta boy, good shot.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here.
Going with the 6-iron here.
This one heading to the bunker.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 23 feet from the cup. All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Ooh. This one for bogey. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 11th is a short par 4, Rich. How do you like to play it?
There's no laying up in golf anymore, Luke. I think as we've come to find on the PGA Tour, you just take out the driver and you hit it as far as you can up there. That's what most players should be doing here. Don't bring that fairway bunker into the equation. Take out the driver, drive it over it, and you just got a flip sandwich for your second shot. Pretty simple.
Good shot there, Beamer. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Oh, so close. Job done. Let's head to the next. Now 2 shots up after that one. The 12th here plays over the big canyon, Rich. The par 3, it is spectacular.
It is. They've lengthened this hole by quite a bit. Now 205 yards on the scorecard. Still's got a decent amount of movement on this green. The place to miss it, however, was over on the right-hand side. Don't get greedy and try and take it on when the pin is front left or even back left. Nothing good can happen if you miss it left.
Nicely done. Well, this will be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Leading by a shot after that hole. 13 is a mid-sized par 4, over 450 yards these days.
Just the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, look, but there is a little bit more room left than what players can see from the tee box. From there, the second shot is to a green that's elevated that tilts from back to front and left to right.
Good shot there.
From around 170 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Ouch, that hurts. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Now leading by one shot. Let's take a look at the 14th hole, Rich, and again, it's sort of ball in play off the tee, isn't it?
Most players were trying to hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway as the fairway pitches from right to left. But what happens is there's some large eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side that could capture the golf balls. So players must be mindful of that. Second shot down the hill, pretty basic, not much to this green. A nice, solid, fun hole.
That should find the surface. Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Okay, steady now. And this putt coming up for his par. Leading by a couple after that hole. The 15th is one of the signature holes on this property, the par 3. 200 yards.
It plays straight downhill and probably 2 clubs different than what the yardage suggests. Getting the distance spot on is nearly impossible here. However, don't get greedy and trying to hit in there close. Anything that goes over the screen and long, you're bringing a big number into play.
Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. 16 looks to be a fun hole, Rich, but it's not that easy, is it?
No fairway bunkers on this hole, Luke. Just a slight, gentle dogleg from left to right. Slightly uphill tee shot and even slighter for the second shot. This is a fantastic birdie opportunity late in your round.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
They can't quite see the green here, Luke, because it's elevated, it's much higher. They're definitely going to have to club up.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a high caliber shot. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Go in. That was a gallant attempt. Putting for a par now. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. They switched the finish here at Torrey Pines North. The 17th used to be a 4 and the 18th used to be a 5, but now it's a par 4, Rich.
This is one that players should feast on. There's plenty of room out to the right. The only miss you don't want to have is over to the left-hand side where the bunkers and canyons come into play. From there, you have an opening over on the right-hand side to get to the green. Again, the par 5s on this north course, you got to take an advantage of, and the 17th is no different.
Not bad. Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course?
From long range, nearly gets it to fall. Good stuff on that putt.
This shot here from about 240 yards. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Opting for the 3-wood. Needs this one to kick right. That's not quite on the dance floor, Rich, but it's right up there near the green. A chance to perhaps pick up 1, maybe 2 on this hole.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
Straightaway par 4, that's some 490 yards. The difficult part about this is finding the fairway. If you don't find the fairway, it's likely you're going to make bogey or worse. If you do find the fairway, though, your difficulties aren't over, as this green is not that inviting. You make a 4 here, you feel like you made a birdie.
That's nicely done. Playing this shot from about 180 yards. Opting for the 6-iron. Come on, look after us. Little bounce to the right here. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on that effort.
Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. They've got to be pleased with that performance in first place at the completion of their first round.
It was a lovely round of golf. Lots of golf yet to be played, though. I'm interested to see how they handle the pressure.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.